Good morning, everyone. Let's start today's video with this quote by George Orwell in his book 1984. What are the stars? They're bits of fire a few kilometers away. We could reach them if we wanted to, or we could blot them out. The Earth is the center of the universe. The sun and the stars go round it. I love this quote from the book 1984. So I do sometimes go outside on my balcony and look at the sky. Especially now, it's springtime, it's not cold outside. So the other night I was staring, just looking at the stars at night, and I saw this falling star. I was looking west from my balcony, and from about 45 degrees, or maybe a little bit higher than that, I saw this falling star disappear into the horizon. It was a straight line from top down and disappeared over the horizon. So that made me question, if we lived on a ball, the people below the equator should be seeing this star rising up from the equator. You see here this little globe and three people above the equator, Japan, China, and Borneo. So they look at this star falling, but the people who are in Timor-Leste, Perth, Australia, Tasmania, would have to see this star rising up from the equator line. But this never happens. You have never seen a star rising up from the horizon line, meaning it's falling below the equator and it's rising above the equator. Here's another view from the side. I was looking at this star falling. So for the people in Australia, this star should be rising up from the equator. Two people, one standing in Japan and another one below the equator, you should see the same star. One sees it falling, disappearing to the equator, and the other one sees it as rising. Same thing for someone who is in Africa. Let's say in South Africa, they see the star falling. The people who live in North Africa should see the same star rising up the horizon line, which never happens. Here we have added, this is a firework actually going up that I placed it right at the horizon, demonstrating like if someone is in South Africa and see the star falling, the other person who lives in North Africa should be seeing the same star rising up the horizon line. So you will never see this thing happening in real life because we don't live on a spinning ball. So this is exactly what's going on. We can see when we compare the same idea on a flat earth. You see me standing in Japan and looking at that star, falling star, as I did, and the same star is falling to everyone who sees it until it disappears towards the end of the dome. Same thing for someone who is in North Africa, sees the star falling, and the person in South Africa will see the star coming from the top and falling behind them towards the end of the dome. So this is what we observe in real life. We do not observe any stars rising up the horizon. You will never see that because we don't live on a spinning ball. We live on a flat and stationary earth. That's all for today, guys. Hope you all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you.